Welcome in. It's been a while. We're back. It's time for some Access Football 2026. Welcome in. I'm Huckleberry Finn. If you don't know me, I've had previous series on this YouTube channel with Access Football 2024. They took a hiatus in 2025, so there was no game last year. We're now into the year 2025, and they've dropped Access Football 2026. And I thought I'd bring another series to you on this YouTube channel. Now, the differences between 2024 and 2026 are not huge. They are substantial, and there are some improvements here and there, but you're going to see some similar things regarding character models. The stadiums are much improved. There's some different rules in franchise mode, and that's where you're going to find us. We're going to be in franchise mode. We're going to take a team to the top, but we need to add some sort of challenge to it. Instead of just going about our business, acting as the head coach week to week, trying to get as many wins on the table, I thought we'd maybe spend the first season losing. Now, the reason we want to lose in that first season, it becomes evidently clear. We want draft capital. Plan is for this franchise, we are going to go out, we're going to take any players we have, once we randomize the roster, we're going to take any players with value and we're going to trade them off, and we're going to get draft picks for the 2025 draft, and we are going to go aggressive. I would like to draft a winning team from one draft. I want as many first round picks as possible. We're going to tentatively try and get a quarterback in the draft as obviously a starting point. I don't really want to keep hold of anyone we are dealt with. I want to build a team with the stars at the very least from the draft. Obviously, we're going to have players on the roster so we can get for a season. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our team, go into the franchise mode, aggressively go after draft picks. First round would be preferable for the 2025 draft. And then we're going to simulate the first season. So I'm not really going to coach. We're not going to put our worst players in. We're going to let, what's left over. So the more we can trade out and replace maybe from free agency with someone who's maybe not going to lead the team to a lot of wins. Maybe like a D overall rating quarterback might help. But we're not going to truly tank the season, although if we win games, it's not going to be because I tried. I've only really tested one little thing so far, and it does appear that teams are willing to trade first round picks for players who are at the very least A-. They're in the top tier across the board. So even if they're not necessarily looking for an inside linebacker who's A-, they're not going to turn it down if all you're wanting is a first round pick. We want to get as much as possible, but first round pick is the must. So at the end of the window, we want as many first round picks as possible, ideally from the worst teams, but we're just not going to be able to know because we're going to go aggressively to start off with, and then we're going to fire through the season. We're going to do our scouting, and then hopefully by the end of this episode, because I hopefully keep this all in one, we are going to play our first game, but it will be season 2, and we'll go over like the settings and stuff as we go. But let's just dive into it. I don't know what this is going to look like. I hope I think it's somewhat challenging, but also it's going to give us a leg up for second season. The difficult part is if we don't draft well and we are losing second season, we've blown our load. That's it. It's all based on this. We're going greedy for draft picks. That is what is going to build our team, a winning team. I mean, as head coach, there's only so much I can do. If you played Access Football 2024 or any of the Access Football games, you'll know that they don't, obviously don't have NFL licensing, don't have NFL teams. They have equivalents. So you've got likes of the Cincinnati Royals, you've got the San Francisco Sharks, etc. So I thought what would be interesting, because we're going to randomize the roster anyway, this doesn't really matter so much. So I've decided for this franchise mode, we're going to be we're going to be Chicago Lakehawks. Why the Lakehawks? Well, if we think of like Access Football in terms of what their counterpart in real life does. Let's just say the Chicago Lakehawks aren't very good. They're down on their luck. They haven't won a championship since '85. We want to take them back to the Axis Bowl and want to do it the right way with a quarterback who can make some passes. Or a running back who dominates. I'm not picky. I'll say straight away I would have loved the center Wayne Bridges to stay with us, but we're way randomized the roster. So league configuration, we're going to go American. That is your classical NFL style. You can also go tier system. That's more like a European football league where you can actually be promoted and relegated between divisions. We don't need that. We've got an American league size, 32 teams. Interestingly, in the European you can go 36 teams, but 32 teams American is what we're after. Random roster on. So there is a chance we start this and I have nobody to trade and the whole thing blows up in my face. And this video will never see the light of day. We're not going to go unlimited funds. That'll make things too easy. Random team placement. I mean... Well... I'm thinking off, and then that way we've got Detroit, Green Bay, and Minnesota. I think that's okay. I think we'll leave that. I think we'll leave the team placement for this. Salary cap on. Again, we don't want it to become too easy. The simple fact is we may be forced to use the free agent market at points. I'm not saying that everyone we draft from the 2025 draft is going to be the guys who take us all the way to the Axis Bowl. In an ideal world, that isn't going to be the case, and maybe we have to use future drafts, or maybe we have to trade people away to get draft capital back. You know, we don't want this to be a one and done season, but hey, if the shoe fits. Free agent pool strength, I'm going to leave normal. Draft pool strength, normal. Trade offers, normal. I'm going to do that because the game's just newly out. It's just been out just under a week now. There's no point in tweaking about with that until we hear some feedback, until there's more patches. You know, is it overpowered? Is it underpowered? I don't know. I'm just trying to utilize the draft in a way that I don't think it's meant to be. Looking at you, Cowboys. It's similar to what the Cowboys did. We're basically wanting to load up on draft capital for one draft and pull in, like, in Football Manager terms, hey, Football Manager fans, a golden generation. We want to pull in these young lads all at the same time who have the ability to take us all the way to be stars of the future. But we have to give up our stars of the present to do it. So there you have it. We're in the National North. As I said, it'll be Chicago Lakehawks, Detroit Firebirds, Green Bay Axemen, and Minnesota Pride are our division rivals. The conference overall, as you expect, mimics the NFC and the NFL in terms of... Although there are some teams that are just straight up not here. Oklahoma City, who would the Oklahoma City be replacing? So you've got Louisiana, that's New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta. Is that the Buccaneers? I wonder why the Buccaneers are not in this. Well, you know, I'm wondering why Tampa Bay. Interesting. Week 1 we take on Minnesota, Oklahoma City. Week 2 Firebirds. Week 3 Carolina. Week 4 and Green Bay. Week 5. So interesting start of this season where we play all 3 of our division rivals. But the thing we really care about, looking at the funds, 49 million, cap space 193, good morale, all good. If we have a quick look at front office, let's just check the facilities because I know this can sometimes be up or down. I think this is randomized. I'm not so sure. I haven't really played enough or played many teams so far. Looks like we've got work to do. Vendor areas is in excellent condition. Restrooms need a bit of work. Luxury boxes, general seating, field condition all need improvement. I probably straight away would think general seating might be worth upgrading, but let's take a look at training. Right, weight room's excellent, that's decent. Aerobic room is okay. We don't have a pool room. Practice fields is poor. Depending on how injuries pile up, obviously there's a lot of... you can get a lot of injuries in this. We're playing a franchise mode on Twitch, which you can find over on my channel on Twitch. It's going okay, but yeah, injuries start to pile up. I think we've got like 5 guys out. The rest of the league have like 1 guy out. So what am I doing wrong? Rehab, perfect. That not being installed is a little concerning. It means we don't really have much going on. They're very expensive. We need to raise some money. And transportation is okay as well. So there's nothing too crazy. Plain being poor is a little alarming. I guess that will affect the team morale for away games, possibly. We'll see how that goes. I expect the morale to be proper in the toilet. We want to lose as many games as possible, get that #1 pick. Review the scouting already. In terms of our actual scouts, we've got 2 Bs and 2 C pluses. I'm hoping that'll be enough for us to go out and find the players we require. I thought I saw a quarterback there, and then all of a sudden, I don't see. Did that not? Maybe I misread it. I thought that said quarterback before. He's a wide receiver. If there's no quarterback in this draft worth taking, that would be a concern. Now, obviously, there's a lot more than what I'm clicking on here. But, yeah. Maybe need to change the scout focus. No, scout focus, he has got quarterback there. So let's have a quick look. Even B minus wouldn't be terrible, to be honest. 6'7", 20-year-old, 211 pounds. Let's scout Griffin. Please move up, not down. He moved down. He moved down straight away. See, great. Okay. Now you only get 1 point per scout. It's a bit of a strange system. Let's also make sure that we scout the guys at the top of the class, because we need some surefire stars. Walls, 6 foot, wide receiver. Actually a C. So there's a lot of movement already in this scouting, which is pretty spicy. Anything A is outstanding in this game typically, so we'll take that. But yeah, scouting will sort of do. I probably won't show a lot of the scouting, and then we'll take a look right before the draft. And we obviously start with our own pick. So we've got a 1st round pick, 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, 5th round pick, 6th round pick, 7th round pick, all for the 2025 season. That's where we want our draft picks to lie. In the 2025, we want this first draft to be aggressive. Having a look at our quarterback situation right now, we got 3 quarterbacks, all sort of similar. Oldest quarterback, Joey Murray. He's the starting quarterback right now. Sorry, Joey Murray. Wait, Joey Murray? Hold on. Did I just change him round? I think I did. Whoops. Yeah, Joey Murray is our starting quarterback. Got Jimmy Morris as the backup, 21 years old. And then you got Shane Lyons, who's our 3rd quarterback. He's 24, 6'2", a bit larger. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, kind of all very middling. Season D's is not what we're looking for our franchise. That's for sure. I really hope I've landed some good players we can trade away here, because this all falls apart if that is not the case. Sammy Page. Oh, we've got an A+ running back. 23 years old. Now, here's the thing. That's beautiful. The whole challenge is getting our own guys in. Sammy Page is not one of our own boys. This guy was here already, so he's a way to get traded away. But an A+ overall at 23 years old, we need big draft capital. We want 1st round pick this year, and whatever else we can get, maybe a 2nd round, that sort of thing. We want a lot. Again, focus on this year, but I don't mind getting a 1st round pick next year, as long as it comes with a draft 1st round pick from this year. We've got a couple of decent wide receivers. I don't think... I'd be surprised if we can trade them away for a 1st round pick, but you never know. We might be able to do that. Tight end is not looking as good. We do have another A overall rating. Isaiah Lynch, offensive tackle, 28 years old. I'd like to get at least a 1st round pick for him. Marlon Tate, B-, guard. Then we're back down to C for the center. Defensive tackle, B-, is not bad, but again, I don't know if I'll get a 1st round pick for him. C+, defensive end, B-, inside linebacker. We better have some cornerbacks or something to work with here. Left outside linebacker, Ronan Sims, 25 years old, 5'9". Trading him away just because of how small he is. I know he's good, A-, but again, the whole plan is to get rid of our star players. B is not bad either. We might try and trade him. Cornerbacks, B-. The top 2 there. Again, 24 years old, 29 years old. Probably trade them both away. Free safety, C. Strong safety, C. C minus kicker. Punters, C. And then that puts us on back to that as our kick return and punt return, which at this stage should both be Sammy Page. There's a couple of players there, not as much as I wanted, that we could trade away for our first round pick. So we just got to get into it and see how many I can round up. Sammy Page on a 3-year, $15 million contract, running back. I mean, he's probably one of the best running back in the league. In an ideal world, we keep hold of him, but we want that draft capital. Dallas need a quarterback. I thought I said running back. Nobody need a running back? Come on, guys. Right, nobody's desperate for our running back. Everybody seems to want... Oh, there we go. Seattle Bruins. They want a running back. We want draft picks. So we want their first round pick. Honestly, I wonder if we can get their second round pick as well in the 2025 draft. If we're being crazy, do we think that they would give us their first round pick next year as well? We would like a better offer. Can we get 2 first round picks? Boom! See what I'm saying? Pretty nice, huh? Pretty good work. Not too shabby at all. I wish there's got to be somewhere where we can check in on our draft picks, right? So Sammy Page, 23 A+. I mean, we might never find a running back as good as that again. He might torture us. We get 2 first-round draft picks, 2025, 2026. That 2026 draft pick, we might involve in a trade to get a first round from 2025. Now, quarterback, I don't think there's anything really to trade away. We might try and trade away one of our quarterbacks just to a team that's desperate, but let's just go with our obvious, the better players. Isaiah Lynch. Offensive tackle. Did anyone need an offensive tackle? Dallas need an offensive tackle. Okay. Draft pick, first round. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking trying to get, start high. Try same thing we just did for the last one. Like a better offer. They would still like a better offer. Right, so I don't think they're going to give up. Boom. Another first round pick and a second round pick for 2025. I mean, I think that's pretty decent. Obviously, it's all going to depend on what we manage to get in the draft, but this is the whole gamble here. We're trying to build a team. We're trying to bring in players that we brought in, that we want to put, our name behind and build a team for the future. The thing is, this first season, ideally, we're terrible. That means our own pick, if it's the number 1 draft pick in the entire draft, we get to choose exactly who we take at number 1, and then the rest of them, it depends where fate falls. I'm not expecting all these to end up being top 5, but God, that'd be fun.
2 seconds later.
We traded off a lot more than that. Is that all there is? It's telling us, because we traded more than that. If we have a quick look at our draft picks. So this is what we're staring at for 2025. 5 first round draft picks, 11 second round draft picks, a third round of fourth round. I mean, genuinely, that's a whole new team we can draft. Whether they'll be good, that's a big question. We're hoping for a very good draft class, because otherwise this all falls apart, but it's also part of the fun. So what we're going to do is, we've got lots of money available. We need some players. We are down. I've traded away 13 players. We definitely, that trade sheet does not show as many as it should. With that, we need a couple of new bodies in. Quarterback, we could probably go with the 2 we have for now. Running back, we probably want to add a running back. Fullback, we've still got 1, that's fine. Wide receiver core, probably need 2 wide receivers. Tight ends, I think we can get through this season. Offensive tackle, we probably add an offensive tackle. Have to add a guard. Add another center. defensive tackle, etc. Basically, we replace what we just drafted away. So I'm going to go into free agency. I'm going to pick up some players. And to be honest, I'm not going to really aim above a C+. We're putting in the foundations. We kind of want this season to go badly. I might even try and pick up guys who are not exactly on a lot of money and can be disposed of pretty easily. That would be the goal. Just to sort of dip our toe in, I'm going to simulate this game. We'll see what the score is, see if this has worked in terms of the result, which we want to be a loss, and then I'll kick on and I'll simulate the rest of the season. Yes, to the draft. Perfect. We lost 31-0. Has this worked too well?
2 seconds later.
It's a little time later, and thankfully a couple games into the season simulating, because we don't really need to win. Sending the team out there, I remembered the power of scouting reports. Scouting report is basically the way we can tell where to spend our time scouting in terms of across each national sort of region: west, central, southeast, northeast. And as you can see, it doesn't look like we're getting a quarterback in this draft. We can still get a quarterback and one who might be good enough, but the chances of us landing an A+ or A- or an A, very slim, and that's kind of what we've seen based on the scouts we've pulled in, actual reports we've pulled in so far. As you can see in the upcoming draft, West has very strong wide receiver class. There is actually a very decent tight end, but no actual region is overflowing with tight ends. Something to note, maybe makes the tight end a little higher priority, because there is someone in the draft that I think, should be very good. We actually, linebacker seems to be blessed this year. Defensive back is also pretty decent. There's definitely some good kickers out there. I've got my eye on one kicker, not necessarily because of his overall rating. He's 6'4", and I just love the idea of a big kicker. And punter is very good on Northeast. So I took this grade, I wrote it down, I put it in an Excel sheet. I stared at it as we went through the motions, which was simulating games, going to our scout reports, scouting more players, getting ready for the draft, which we are one game away from. So let's get to it. Let's see where we end up this season. Our records, it's kind of gone the way I wanted it to go, but we might have won too many games. I was hoping to be bottom of the barrel, worst team in the entire league. Unfortunately, for some reason, we played well against Green Bay Axemen. We beat them. We then beat Baltimore. I panicked. I decided to do a little manipulation of the team. Anyone who's like a C+, took them out. I put a C in, a C- where we had them. We didn't have any Ds or Fs or anything great. I didn't play players out of position. I just wanted to take a little bit of their spark away and go back to losing games. That's what we did. We then beat the Carolina Rattlers, which I think we possibly don't own their #1 draft pick. So we go into our final game of the season. 3 and... what would it be? 3-12? What about standings? Where do we stand? Like, is there not like an overall? Oh, I was hoping there was going to be like... Okay, so Cincinnati Royals are 4-11. So technically they're better than us. Who else we got? Oh, the Houston Bombers and 1-14. It's not even going to be close. They will have the #1 pick in the draft unless we took it off them. I can't remember. St. Louis Racers are 4-11. Las Vegas Outlaws 5-10. Very respectable. As it stands, so we are 3-12. 4-11. 2-13. We do have the Philadelphia Express first round pick, so there's hope there. 4-11. So as long as we lose this final game, we should have minimum 2 top 5 picks. Maybe more. I can't remember. We skipped a lot of the trading out the players because when I watched it back, to be perfectly honest with you, it was boring. It was dull. You get the concept. If we had someone who was a good player, we trade them away. We ended up with no Bs on the team. Anyone who was B- or above, we traded off for draft picks. When it got to C+, we sort of left them. Kind of middle of the road. I know C+ isn't bad. it's clearly not enough to win you the Axis Bowl. We just got draft picks wherever we could. So it is the final game of the season, regular season. So we are gonna simulate. Hope we lose. We did lose. We're 3-13. We did not reach the playoffs. Boo-hoo. That wasn't our intention this season. Have a look at the league MVP. Played for the Firebirds. We're the Lake Hawks. They're the Firebirds. Apologies. 44 touchdowns. Oof, he's going to be tough to deal with in this division. Offensive Player of the Year. 32 touchdowns. It's quarterbacks. Quarterbacks get all the love in these sort of things. Rookie running back. 17 touchdowns. That'll be the aim for next season for our running back for sure. Receiver of the Year, 14 touchdowns. Defensive Lineman of the Year, Merle Cooper, 7 sacks. Beautiful. Now, what I don't understand is the team draft guide. Some of these players we just haven't found. So, Randall Newton, 6'5" quarterback, 21 years old. That's the quarterback I would like to get in the draft. We don't want to reach, to be honest, but I think he is decent. Speed's a big concern, but 21 could improve. He's probably the best quarterback we can get. You'll see some of the other guys that if they have a yellow circle next to them, we have scouted them. So you'll see that we've scouted some. We haven't really focused on fullbacks, to be honest. Although there seems to be plenty kicking around. Wide receiver, we haven't found King Kelly. Lance Clayton at B-. Wide receiver is something we probably want to go and spend some time on. Carlos Baldwin, definitely he is the tight end of the pick of the group. I'd like to bring him in. Offensive tackle, we haven't really found many of these guys either. I think if you scroll deeper down, yeah. Howard Ortiz, I mean, so offensive tackle, something we need to work on. Guard as well. I mean, there's just so many that are supposedly better than what we've managed to scout so far. That's all this is really telling me overall. That our scouting has not really gone great. But unless you're swapping each person out, I'm not really sure what else we can do. The picking round is still to be decided, which is round 1. Why is it only showing 2? We've got a lot more than that. We've got 5 first round draft picks. We've got 11 second round. I think scouting, if that could be fleshed out a little bit in a future Axis game, that would be good. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just pretty primitive. There's not a lot of control you have. Baltimore Paladins are your 2026 Axis Bowl champions. Damn them. And we have a retiree. Kevin Jacobs, 30-year-old CB is retiring. No retiring coaches. Only played first for 1 year. 28 tackles. I don't know what DP is. I'll have to look that up. Oh, player contracts. Jimmy Morris. I mean, right now, most of these players can go. Is there anyone we want to keep? Harry Hudson, 6'5". I'd maybe keep him only because we don't really know what we're gonna get. I'd probably keep him. But older lads can go. I'm not. I'd like. This is gonna be far from a perfect team, but I mean, it should take a step in the right direction. And we also have free agency, which I don't intend to really use that much. Jesus, our kicker was D+ overall. I did not notice that. All players in this will be released from your team. This cannot be undone. Just double check. Morris. I think the plan is to go get a young quarterback, so I think that's fine. I don't see anything there that's crazy. Maybe it's a lot, but yeah, we'll release him. We're gonna need the spots on the roster. There are progressions. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of players getting worse. Oh, and some players getting better, which is nice. Oh, cheeky. He's gone up to a B- overall. 6 foot, 25-year-old. That does help a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I expect for the most part it only to go in one direction, but it's good that some players are getting better. They still might find themselves replaced. Oh, there's a trade request. Imagine we could get some additional... Oh, 2026 third round pick for Mims. Defensive tackle. I think I might accept that. Hell yeah. I think we go draft and then free agency we use to patch up. Our stars, the idea is we're going to go draft them. We're going to bring in a young core and it's going to take us to the top. So I've got my notes alongside me and I think it's time for the draft. I'm excited. I really don't know how long this will take, but the intention is to have our first game of our first real season as the head coach. Our new boys in place. Let's get to it. And here is the stark reality in front of us. We don't have the number 1 pick. It's unbelievable that we went out to lose every game we could this season. Other than do it myself. Left in the hands of the simulation gods and we fell short. We have the number 2 pick and the number 3 pick though. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us anything beyond that because I'm assuming the game hasn't really expected someone to have this many first round picks, but we should have another 3 first round picks. If somehow this doesn't work, I shall be in that Discord. We also should have 11 picks in the second round. I think we've only got 2 in the third round. That could be wrong. And 1 in the fourth. None in the 5th, 6th, or 7th. Here we go. Let's have a quick look here. Got the second and third. Okay, thank God it has worked. Right, so we've got the second and third pick. I wonder if we can trade up for the first. Doubtful. Second and third pick. Then we have the 20th pick, unfortunately. The 29th. And we've got the 32nd. Damn it. That could have been a lot better. In the second round... Oh, things are looking spicy here. So Houston have the first pick. We then have the second, third, and fourth picks in the second round. We have the 11th, the 13th, 17th, 20th, 23rd, 28th, 30th, and 31st. In the third round, we have the second pick in the third round. We also have the 5th, and I believe that's it. And then in the 4th, we just have the second pick in that round. And then that is us done. It's unfortunate. I would have really liked that number 1 pick. Could the quarterback be off the board? Are they going to take the tight end? There are definitely players we can bring in that will change this organization. And I guess right now, my gut feeling is with the second overall pick, I want the running back who's A+. Remember, we traded an A+ running back away. If he goes off number 1, I will be gutted. We're going to start the draft. Once it started, it can't. And it'll end free agency. There'll still be some players available afterwards for free agency, but we shall see. Houston on the clock. Area of needs. Punchline rush defense. Oh, for the love of God, please just don't take the running back. The running back's name is Kerry Ramsey. They've taken Jared Alexander. He's very good. I think we take the running back here. I want to take players that I have scouted. How long do I get? Wait, what? How do I do what? I'm on the clock. Right, player pool. Kerry Ramsey, A+, speed A+, B+, tackle block, awareness, catch. I mean, he's just great. Fumble C, but I mean, everything else, he's great. We're taking Kerry Ramsey with the second overall pick in the draft. How exciting. And then we're on to the third. I forgot. So, the third, right now, looking at my notes, we could go Cody Stanley, who is an A+ outside linebacker. Alicia Thompson, an A+ outside linebacker. Inside linebacker, A-, Reed Warren. Do I want another A+ player, or do I want Carlos Baldwin, the tight end? I don't think the tight end. I don't think Carlos Baldwin will stay on the board long enough for the 20th pick. There's little chance of the outside linebackers or inside linebackers being there either. I think we we know offense has to be good, so I think we add Carlos Baldwin. And that's what I've done. We've got an offensive heavy, the first 2 picks. Oh god. Round 3. Charlie Summers, a guard. I had Charlie Summers down. Okay, so we've gone heavy offense. Definitely need. I'm thinking defender next. I'm hoping. There goes Cody Stanley. Here comes the Cody Stanley's off the board. So that is one of the outside linebackers. They're gonna take Alicia Thompson or something, aren't they? Who have they gone for? Moses Stanley, fullback. I didn't have many fullbacks on my list, to be honest. I did have him, but I didn't have him fully scouted. I think we just sort of like let it roll. Can we go a bit quicker? Speed fast. There we go. Edmund McCormick. There's another very good running back. Not as good as ours. Austin Whalers. Who've they got? Lucas Farrell. Another guard. Oh god. If this felt like a good idea. Now I'm in full panic. Just thinking, there goes Alicia Thompson. There goes the other really good outside linebacker. It's starting to... Panic is starting to set in. You know, now team players are already taking B-level players. There is still... Reed Warren is out there. Morris McCormick. I think next pick, if he's there, it'll be Reed Warren on the defensive side of the ball, but I don't know if he's going to be there. Derek Carr. Damn. There are some more A's. Could take the free safety, maybe Phil Dawson. There he goes. Oh, that's unfortunate timing, isn't it? So he's gone. No. Darren Reynolds. They've reached C+. Wow. Oh my god, there goes the quarterback. Okay. I don't think we really don't have a quarterback for this draft, realistically. We might have to reach. We could leave quarterback to free agency and hope that we can pick up somebody there. It would be expensive. Maybe quarterback is it was a weak quarterback class, so maybe getting a quarterback wouldn't be the right move. I think we're going to go Reed Warren here. Inside linebacker. Oh, he's only B+. Gavin Perry, center. We haven't scouted him though. We've got anyone scouted who is Ray Elliott, cornerback. He's not scouted though, is he? Christian Morris. Only not taking a kicker. We don't need a great fullback. Do I take King Kelly? Just go wide receiver, go heavy on offense. We don't have a good quarterback. I don't think there is a good quarterback there. No, I think. Oh my god, this could be a risk. I'm gonna go King Kelly. He hasn't got the speed. No, I'm not doing that. I don't like the speed. I'm gonna go. Possibly Braden Simpson. I'm gonna go Reed Warren. Oh wow. I mean, this really got away from me quick. Oh, full panic there. Right, I've gone Reed Warren at number 20. Oh lord. Felt like there was a lot better players still going to be on the board. I'm not saying like there isn't good players. Anything that's above a C plus is we're absolutely laughing, given the state of our team. But you know, there's a lot of C plus coming off the board now. Again, one would assume those players are looking for areas of need. Literally every area of our team needs improvement, so should be able to still work some magic here. But I'm happy that we got running back, tight end. Certainly, if we get to the next pick with King Kelly still out there at wide receiver, I think we pick him up. What's our next pick? 29. Don't take King Kelly, anyone, please. I mean, crazy to see a wide receiver in such, you know, low regard right now. But Braden Simpson C plus. I almost thought about taking him, and that would have been a reach. Is us next? Don't do it, Tennessee. Gavin Perry, right? I'm gonna take King Kelly here. Really puts it all on our offense to deliver, though. But I think we go King Kelly. Hopefully he is. Well, it's not even gonna tell us. I'm assuming he's not gonna be A minus, but as long as he's a B plus or above, even a B would be okay, I guess. It's us with number 32, so Detroit Firebirds. They've taken a D plus quarterback. That is wild. I mean, I know they just won. They just came runner up, but jeez. Number 32. This has gone away from me so quick. I'd rather take someone we have scouted, but defensive tackle. Matthias Bass. I think we're better taking someone that we know what we're getting. So I think we take Matthias Bass over the rest here. Discipline is not good. I didn't get the... I did take an inside linebacker. We need more than one. I take Vicente Hunt. Outside linebacker. Have I got any other names on here? Have a quick look. Great Elliott. I think I might take Great Elliott. Surely he's going to be... Awareness, covers, speeds, maybe questionable. Fitness, blocks. Doesn't feel like I'm going fully scouted. I feel stupid if I see someone else take him. End up being really good. I think we're gonna take Gray Elliott. We're gonna take a risk. Then it's Houston, and then it's us again for the next couple. So let's see what we get. Elijah Hubbard. Right. Okay. This is where it turns in my favor. Right. Right. Not taking a quarterback, that's for sure. Forrest Kramer, fullback. Do I need another fullback? We've got our fullback. I don't use the fullback that much. Brought in a game-changing tight end. Might need more than one tight end for sure. Defensive tackle. Let's go back to who I was. I think probably maybe take Matthias a little later. Baxter Sullivan. But defensive end. I gotta take Kent Graves. Changed my mind real quick there. Gotta take Vicente Hunt. Toss again. Where was this? Wrong safety. I'm gonna take this guy. This guy, I mean, unless it's a complete lie, this guy's gotta be the man. It could lie. We didn't have him scouted properly. It's us again. We probably do need another running back, to be fair. Almost assuredly, but maybe I'm better getting a fullback. I think I've got Forrest Kramer written down here. I do. I've got Forrest Kramer written down here. I'm going to take Forrest Kramer. I like his awareness. I like his speed. He's a fullback. He's about pushing, firing himself through a sea of people. Really. Oh, I'm not going to take a fullback. I'm going to take Michael Alexander because I recognize that name. Oh, it's stressful. Like the picks coming one after another. I'm really not sure how our team's going to look overall after this. I know it's going to be vastly different. Should be vastly improved, but I wonder if I've reached on a couple of these picks. We're laughing if we have like 3 to 4 A players. Like that sort of workaround. Not expecting to crush teams straight away. Certainly the biggest question mark will be over quarterback, but as you can see, the quarterback class, the quarterbacks getting taken, none of them better than what we have. Other than the one guy we had on our list. Newton's the guy we would have liked. Right, Pittsburgh, and then it's back to us. Alex Watson. Right. Dick Dixon. I was gonna take Kramer. Again, it just didn't look convincing. We need more wide receivers for sure. These guys don't look. Might be. Need someone who can catch. At the very least. Discipline. Taking our wide receiver. It's Las Vegas, then it's us again. Right, lots of quarterbacks coming off the board still, which is kind of surprising. Need some offensive tackles and stuff like that. Have I got any of these guys written down? This is the problem. I do have Van Brock. I saw him. He's not here, but I saw him elsewhere. How quick do they really need to be? I'm gonna go Rudy Myers. Oh man. Oh, does it tell us what else we drafted? Oh god, I'm scared. E plus Reed Warren, that's fine. C plus King Kelly, wide receiver. That's a nightmare. He was an A minus on the board. Fuck. Should have looked here straight away. Jesse Cameron, get in, A plus. Michael Alexander, B minus. That's surely turned things around. C plus Carter Farrell. Rudy Myers is a C, offensive tackle. Shit. Oh, the draft is tough. The draft will eat you alive and spit you out. We managed to find an A in the second round. Just great, but King Kelly, you've let me down. Oh man, there's just not enough scouting points to put around. I don't think, personally. I guess you got to really hone in on exactly what you want. We're on the clock. Player pool. My God. So now anything that we don't already have scouted would be a risk. So let's get Matthias Bass. And maybe we can confirm. Matthias B minus. I mean, that's all right. I mean, I think he was listed as a B. We've got another pick and a couple more, and then we got some toward the end. Oh, oh, oh. Go back to the draft. Jesus Christ, that was scary. I think we'll just well, you kind of like watching our people. Let's see if there's anybody. See overall, I mean, people want quarterbacks. This is obviously it's a quarterback league, but people are very deficient on quarterbacks. It seems like I'm guessing there might not be that many in free agency. C plus this late is not bad. We're getting to the point where we might think about kicker and punter. What was that? B minus, good. Emerson Walker, good pick for there. I mean, look at that. A bunch of C's, and we've hit 2 B minuses there. So, making up for our earlier issue. I mean, Carter Farrell is going to be better than fucking King Kelly, who we took up here. Where is King Kelly? Shit, I took King Kelly in the first round, did I? Oh my god. Well, C plus, okay. I thought it was worse than that. Come on, Indianapolis. I know it was me messing around, but come on, pull your finger out. Garrett Holmes, C plus, running back. Kansas City. Position needs. They need a punter. Will they take a punter at 54? That'd be outrageous. They've taken a quarterback. I want Blake Brown, punter. I don't want him here. I also want Odell Hess. He's a kicker. He's 6'4". But I don't want him here. I took. Who did I take? Guy Risk. Houston Morris. He's obviously not going to be A minus based on that. It's tricky. Then we get Trenton Bowen. We gotta go with players that we've scouted. I think it's too much risk. Yeah, B minus. I mean, at least we know what we're getting here. A couple more picks, and it's back to. Why that takes you out every time, I don't know. I guess I could just click back. That's on me. This exits from here. I could have just clicked on live draft. That's what I was meant to do. Thomas Stanley and our running back. Orlando Rockets. They need a punter as well. Lots of teams need punters. A lot of quarterbacks being taken. A lot of teams need punters. Defensive end. We could do with some defensive ends. Oh god. Just don't have any scouted. We've gone pretty heavy on offense. Offense is looking changed already. So, it might be worthwhile focusing a little bit on defense. Punter is technically defense, but I think we take punter in the third or even fourth. Another quarterback. Okay. We probably need guards, but I mean, there's nobody better than what we've got. Center. This guy looks better than that guy. Thatcher Bennett. And Brock I had, but I think we need to get a so I'm gonna go Kent Graves. I did have him written down. Please be good. Kent. And C plus. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot better. So Washington, and then we have 2 picks in a row. And then we're pretty high up in the 3rd round as well. I think we've got the 1st and 2nd. Sorry, the 2nd and 3rd. Norman Stevenson, tight end, A overall. There are still players in this player pool definitely worth taking. It's just finding them. We just don't have a clue. I don't want to take a huge risk. Let's take Van Brock. I had him written down, but he wasn't fully scouted. What are we dealing with here, Van Brock? Please, C plus. This is what is happening to us time and time again. I'm not gonna take the punter or the kicker right now. I'm gonna go double check what we've brought. We've got a strong safety. Safety, do we? Okay. Let's take a risk. Oh my god. Who might be able to do something? I get the guy at the top does look best, and again, I don't think we can trust this if the way things are going, but we'll take Saul Hartman. Pray that we got lucky. C plus, my god! I mean, that's bad. It's not any better though. Seattle, Houston, and then it's back on us, and I think I'm gonna take the punter and the kicker. Yeah, it is unfortunate. I think offensively we are already going to look a lot better on the field, even if it is me calling the plays from the sideline. But we'll see, right? Liverpool, and I'm not risking it with these. I'll take. I'll take the punter first, Blake Brown. That Philadelphia? I thought it was. Oh god! Please don't take the kicker. As long as Odell Hess is still on the board, I thought I had a 1-2 combo here. Apparently not. Right. Survived that. Back to me. So wait, 69 is... Yeah, okay, so 3rd round. Okay, so it's... Here, and I don't have anything till like the 4th. So, keep doing that. And you take the kicker. Odell Hess. And then I'm going to skip to our last pick, because God knows who that is going to be. And, Vance Clayton would be our best wide receiver that we have drafted, if he is a B-. And we just took him in the 4th round. He's a B. He's our best wide receiver. That's fine. Now the kicker is a B, punter is a B+. I mean, we are... Is anyone getting real lucky? Nobody's really getting above a C+ mostly. I think we've done well in the draft, but I kind of, in my head, I was like, we'll do a lot better. Norman Stevenson, big miss by us. You know, we got our tight end early. Can't be too upset, but man, we could have really ran some nice jumbo packages. I think we'll skip to your pick. That's the end of it. So in round 1, so this is something that we'll maybe highlight on the Discord. It doesn't show you everyone we drafted in the 1st round. So Terry Ramsey, the number 2 pick overall, an A+ running back. He's going to be very important to us. Carlos Baldwin, Also, very important to us on offense, tight end, A-. There's some other players that should be here. You should be able to scroll or something, but it doesn't appear to have that capability. In the second round, B. Vicente Hunt, inside linebacker. Jesse Cameron, strong safety, pick 35, A+. Beautiful. We got Blake Brown and Odell Hess in the third round. That's the punter and the kicker. And then Vance Clayton in the fourth round. He's actually the best wide receiver I picked up in the draft. Single player contracts. I mean, I think we signed them all. There's nobody there that we're like, we don't sign. It's all improvement across the board. Actually, Michael Alexander is a B- as well, so he's sign all. New contracts 40 million. We've got plenty of cap space. Sign contracts. We go back. All contracts accepted. We know that he's retiring. Free agency. Yeah, so quarterback in free agency is, yeah, proper, not looking great. Still might be better. Leslie Callahan. He doesn't look like a quarterback, no offense to him. Running backs, fullbacks. Okay, this is maybe different from Axis 2024, where free agency after the draft was still really good. This looks like it's not, but that's fine because we kind of wanted to do it with our draftees anyway. So that is the end of the draft process. Let me know in the comments who from that draft you think will be the main man for us next year, and why is it going to be the number 2 pick. Time to sort out our facilities for this season. I think important thing is probably stuff like practice fields. So 15 million and film room. There, install. Rehab. Actually, all right. I mean, it's a lot of funds. I would assume I can. That. What about planes? Or transportation for away games. Let's improve that, and then let's also improve that because it doesn't look like I'm doing anything in free agency. Spa, massage room, sauna. I think we sort of leave right now. They're pretty big. Injury recovery time, massage room. Actually, we'll do that. Stadium, luxury boxes, ticket prices and sales. I mean, if we can raise more money, we'll raise more money. I'm going a bit nuts, but we raised a lot of money last year without having to be a good team. I expect this to be a good team this year, or a better team this year. You know, touch wood. We'll start getting to it. And of course, we've got more scouting to do this year, which we'll obviously dive into as well, especially if we can find some a quarterback this season would be nice. But straight away you go into the scout report. 2 million, definitely pay for it. Right, central is where we're looking for our quarterback. Literally that's the only thing I needed to see. Let's central, and then linebackers, defensive backs. I'll take a closer defensive backs literally across the league. But yeah, central is what we need to focus on. Quarterback, which to be honest, I might just go quarterback, and then I think I can leave this empty. Let's make sure next season we leave with a quarterback. Brian Gates, for instance, A+. I'd like you, Brian. I think I'll you can save up the points, so we'll save up the points. I'll do a proper look. I think what would be good now to finish off this episode is we have our first game of the new season. You know, first game as the head coach. Tell a lie. We gotta go. We gotta make sure the correct players are in. Oh Lord, we've only got one quarterback. I forgot. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? Oh, and we've got people on the practice squad. Oh boy. Vance Clayton. Yeah, Van Brock is here. Paul Hartman. The kicker and the punter. We gotta sort this out. My lord. Could we trade it? Ooh. Okay. Trade in. Who needs a punter or a kicker? Atlanta need a punter. Add item. Add player. Obviously, we're adding the old punter. Roger McCall. I mean, I don't need anything crazy. That's crazy. Nobody would do that. Third? I just want a pick. Oh my god. Right, 6th round pick for our punter. Right, so that's better. And we've left a spot. We need to go free agency. And now the free agency has changed. Okay. Ian Lopez. He looks really decent. 29 years old, 6'6". I think we should go getting Ian Lopez. He literally will come in and be QB1. He's got great discipline. Fumble being a D is not great, but it looks to be fairly common. Fitness only a C. Awareness C minus. But speed, a bit of a scrambler. 6'6" scrambler. We found our own Josh Allen. Oh, and the thing is, he might not go for us. We can pay him handsomely. I don't really worried about. 5-year deal's pretty wild. I'd maybe give him a 3-year deal. I know it's a lot for 3 years, but got the cap space, got the funds. Boom. And I think just like that, we have a new quarterback. B+ overall. I mean, he's much better than Shane Lyons. He'll be throwing a Kerry. Well, he's got Kerry Ramsey as the running back. Christian Grimes is fullback. Vance Clayton and Michael Alexander as our wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2. I brought in King Kelly ahead of both of them, but see how that goes. He's a good tight end. I guess if there's anywhere we're lacking, I wonder how our offensive line is going to look. Offensive line, and to be honest, our pass rush. I think our actual backfield and that should be okay. Cornerbacks look decent. 58, strong safety, Jesse Cameron. Our kicker and our punter look very decent. Kerry Ramsey is going to be our kick return. I think that makes sense. Yeah, fumble's pretty decent. This is good. And I guess he'll be our punt return as well. So the number 2 pick, get him the ball as much as possible, because why not the number 2 pick for a reason. Practice strategy. Oofed. I guess. Drills and test set in weeks practice schedule affect your players' development, injury chance team. I mean, heavy, more points, extreme. I don't think extremes wise. Early season, let's go heavy. Pass, absolute rushing, ball security, catching, route running, blocking, important, tackling, important, block shed, important, pass rush, pass coverage, speed and agility, general strength. Film study, special teams. I mean, I want special teams to be good as well. I'm going to do that. I don't know how long we can run it on heavy. Let's just sort of see how that goes to start our season. It's taken a long time getting here, but we are away to coach our first game. So I won't be playing as the team. I'll be coaching the team throughout. So although I'll call the plays and I'll try to do that to my best ability, we're going to have to rely on the players doing their job. So our overall looks decent. Offense B, defense B, special teams B minus. Not too shabby. I do quite like this, the comparison at the start. So we have the better quarterback. Hands down, Ian Lopez looks better. Joseph Clark. Now you'll see that some of them have been, their overall ratings have gone slightly up. It depends on the coaches we have. They do have a very good wide receiver. Their wide receiver looks serious. What? I didn't notice their running back. How's their running back? If he is... Oh, he's very fast. Yeah, the running back's something to watch out for. Expert picks. Well, we are fancied here. We're fancied to blow them out. 83% chance of win based on 1,000 simulations. I'll take that. Check the game set. 5-minute quarters. Injuries on. Player fatigue on. Gameplay. I'm going to try All-Star and All-Star. I think that is... Yeah, it's 1 down from Hall of Fame. We'll do that to begin with. And if we're absolutely crushing teams, we'll move up. But I think that's a reasonable place to start off. I have a save going on over at Twitch. If you want to check that out, feel free to drop in by. We are 4-2, so we're not been excellent. We got some decent players. They select the coin toss. Heads. Pfft, heads. Never. Oh, it worked. And they're going to receive. Right, so we're going to kick off. Need to change the view. Odell Hess, 6'4", kicker. Decent kick. Mark now. He's got speed. But he doesn't manage to break the tackle. We take him down around about the 30. That's not bad. Not a bad start. 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. And we're going to go nickel. I'm going to probably... I'm more cautiously thinking this is a run play. Change the view. Right, let's see. They've got a very good receiver. They've got a very good offensive line. Oh, their offensive line is really good. As you can see, Jesus, right? We take him down 9 yards, but that offensive line straight away looked pretty decent. I'm gonna try and cover here. I just feel like, as mental as it is, they've only got 1 yard to go here, but they've sent 3 wide receivers out there. I think they could easily hand this off to Clark and he gets this first down, but hopefully Garcia tries his arm. He hands it off and it's simple. It's kind of exactly what you expect. They're going to feed the ball to a very fast running back. We need to come up with a way to stop him, quite frankly. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers. Bring a little extra heat here, but we are in zonal. You know, I think the chances are it's going to Clark here, but oh, quarterback drops back, but he hits his own man, and that is mental. There's a flag on the play. I gotta hope it's against them. It's against us. Oh boy, our strong safety. A big mistake there. We are not stopping them so far. Probably. Oh Lord. Again, I kind of feel like I kind of feel like they're going to keep giving it to Clark, although they got that big passing play there. But he doesn't get to him. Oh my Lord, for just a brief moment, I felt like we could have come away with the ball. Morris, great play. 1 running back, 4 wide receivers. Again, I'm thinking dime. I'd rather go man to man here. Let's see. Don't lose your man. He's going to drop back. Defensive line's doing a great job, but we do get a sack on Garcia. Garcia tries to make a run there. We went man to man. We took away his passing options, and that did work in our favour. I think I'm going to go nickel. Need to move the boys behind. Maybe do that. I'm going to go man coverage again. I mean, cornerbacks, if the cornerbacks can keep the wide receivers safe, like under wraps, you can maybe get a stop here. And no, you just had to tackle him. Why did he not tackle him? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, he almost gets the touchdown. Why did he not tackle him? Oh, a huge mistake by the defense. Puts him up to the goal line, and what could have been avoided there. The absolute worst thing just happened. And I think this goes to Clark, and he's going to run it in with relative ease. This might have to be us going toe-to-toe. And that definitely looks like the way it's going to play out. Disappointing there. Thought we had started to get the hang of their offense. Keep them quiet, and the quarterback just used his legs. That is close. Doinked it in. Okay. Just try a return mid. If you know how to judge what the best way to, where to put your return and stuff, let me know. That just went into the end zone. For a second there, it looked like my player touched it. In modern NFL, that would be a big problem. Let's go. Gut tells me try and get the run game established first. We've got a better quarterback in than we probably thought we were going to have after free agency opened up a bit. But the running back is the number 2 pick. He breaks a tackle. He powers through 9 yards. Not too bad. I do want to give a chance quarterback to make some plays through the air as well, though. Let's see what Lopez does. Drops back. Oh, cheeky. And it's Alexander with his first reception. Only 5 yards, but genuinely that's all we needed there. I know it's like... The temptation is like you want to just break off a huge run. Like a massive pass flying through the air. Simple thing is we just need first downs. We need to march up this field. Put ourselves back into the game, and that is very unfortunate. Minus 4 yard loss there, and that is a bit of a concern. Now, I tried a bit of play action in our Twitch series. It hasn't gone well. Is Lopez a better quarterback than what I have? Oh, he's taking a shot. And Baldwin brings that in. Beautiful by Baldwin. We're going to go inside run. Just going to hope that they think that after that beautiful 34-yard pass that we're not going to do this. Breaks a tackle, but 3 yards. Our defensive line, I have concerns. I have some serious concerns with our defensive line. I'll say that. Short pass, mid pass. Let's try mid pass. Let's try and get the wide receiver involved. It's end of the first. Okay, that maybe rethink. Pistol. Double flares. This, I think, is going to be the running back. Or maybe it's the half. It might be the fullback. He's going to be like, look, he's the person we want to get to. Grimes, he does get 7 yards. That's not bad. 3rd and 6. Now, our kicker has a decent leg on him, you would think. So, if we don't get this, we can kick the field goal. But instead, it's up. It's through very quick. Clayton gets the 12 yards. First down. Really good work by the quarterback. Can't really take anything away from him there. That was very well done by Lopez. We've picked up Lopez in free agency. So far, it does look good. I'm worried about our line, but that's a lovely throw, and Grimes gets the first down. Can we just punch it in really quick here? Windsor on one side. I honestly just want to see the number 2 pick, Ramsey, our running back, just hammer this one home. Beautiful. Ramsey, TD1 of the season. Beautiful. And we go kick the field goal. So right now, it's looking all right on offense. We got something moving. We just need to tighten things up on defense and continue to do what we can on offense. Now, we get the ball second. We get the ball in the second half. So if we can stop Dallas here and give ourselves a chance at getting the ball back even sooner, get a score, and then doubling up, that would be ideal. If we can control the ball before the end of this half, that would be lovely. Oh, I think he touched that, but... Okay, they're up to 25. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers. We're going to go nickel. We're going to go man coverage. Because I'm thinking, and bring a bit of a blitz, or not a blitz, but bring pressure. I think it's getting handed off. It's not. Garcia drops back in the pocket, and he has a wide open wide receiver. Blackman, and unfortunately, we take him down at R35. A big throw by Garcia. We're going to have to be a bit more aggressive. Oh, not goal line. I am going to bring an actual blitz here. We got to get some pressure on Garcia. And if he hands it off to the running back, I want to swarm him. They do hand it off. Do not give him an inch. No gain. Perfect. Now, the question is, how many times can we do that while feeling comfortable? We're going to go man coverage. Again, our cornerbacks were pretty decent early. If we can just snuff out the options. He breaks 1 tackle, but the second tackle takes him down minus 2 yards. They've got to be thinking of going for it here. And I think the sensible thing is cover 2 spy. So we're bringing less pressure. We're up to the 2-minute warning. They've changed it. 3 wide receivers. I mean, I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking we go man. We're going to cover 2-man. We're going to bring an X. We are going to bring 4. We line up with 3. We're bringing one of the linebackers in. If Clark gets the ball, we got to tackle him like several times to get him down. Garcia, knock it down. That is short. That is short. They have not got the first down. They're going to kick a field goal. We're going to try and block the field goal. I mean, it's something. They're not getting the touchdown, so that works for me. But that looks good. We're going to get the ball, and we've got all of our timeouts. So return left. I mean, genuinely, if there's a way to sort of get an indication that I'm missing, please hit me up in the comments. If there's something I'm doing wrong in general, feel free to tell me. I'm not claiming to be an expert by any stretch of imagination. Ramsey, break that tackle. Powers through for some extra yards there, but only at the 30. I'd love him to get a kickoff return this season. Let's see if we can get the tight end. We haven't seen Baldwin at all. We drafted him 3rd. We want to get him the ball. There you go. Tight end 1. This is one thing I struggle with. It never feels like there's many great plays to get you out towards the sidelines. Let's see if Lopez can hit one of our wide receivers here. Or he goes up. Yes, Clayton does find the wide receiver. Still got a minute. I think we probably might even try a run here. Just quickly back up. Punch this one through, and then we'll maybe take a timeout if need be. Bit of a gap there, but he only gets 2 yards, right? I think. Oh, no. Play action. 2nd and 8. And then we've really got to start using our timeouts. Beautiful by Alexander. And we'll call a timeout there. First down. Lopez, beautiful work. Don't know if it doesn't feel like the time to be calling a run play. To be honest, I could have gone. I think we've actually got goal line passes I could have tried. That's not good. Knocked down, thankfully. Go goal line. Action. Outside run. Let's see if we can punch it. We've got timeouts, so happy to use one here. Just need the touchdown. Has some blockers up front. Skips one. Oh, 6 yards. So close. Goal line. Just pound it in. I don't want to use the timeout. Go on. Snap. Go on. Oh, no gain. Okay, well that's calling a timeout there. Go on. I think we can go outside. 4th and goal. Oh, you bastard. I think I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I didn't realize it was 4th. So, come on. Offensive line, do your job. Protect. Get in there. Get in there, guys. Just sailed in. Beautiful touchdown by Grimes. Oh, didn't think it was going to be the halfback. I know it probably said halfback on the play, but I was thinking, give it to the man. Give it to Ramsey. Our kicker that we took fairly high in the draft, but for good reason. A good kicker in this game is a lifesaver. And this one splits it right down the middle again. Just kick off mid. Let's just 15 seconds. Just gotta make sure that we don't give up much yardage here at all. They've got free timeouts. Hopefully they don't use them correctly. And ideally just take Clark down straight away. Yep, that'll do. It takes 2 tackles to take him down, but still. 4 wide receivers. Okay, dime it is. Just go man coverage, you know. Just got to trust our boys to keep up and not give up. A huge play here. I mean, pretty big play. 1 yards. Running back, I still think. Probably. 5 seconds. I mean, unless he's going Hail Mary. This should be it. Gone very early. But yeah, that should be that. At the half, I like what I see. We put up 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. The first drive they had was pretty good. I think we started getting a handle of their offense, basically. And this is what I find personally a lot in the Axis games. If there's a really good running back on the field, get ready for a tough time. The running backs are the real driving force of like a really good team. And we have one ourselves, so let's use him. Lopez has been pretty good, 8 for 9 completions so far. No passing touchdowns, but 128 yards. Pretty happy how things are going. If Ramsey could just kick return, because in Axis Football 2024, I don't remember if I ever got one. If he just wants to like snap one off here, just be an absolute legend. Just need some good blocks, and that's the problem. We don't have great blockers, I don't think. Doesn't feel like we do so far. Let's try again. Inside run. We should be going to Ramsey on this one. Let's see if we can catch him out early. I mean, that's decent. He throws one guy to the ground. I mean, that's beautiful, actually. 12 yards. Gets a first down. Very happy with that. And that gives us a chance to then... hopefully it's not as simple as they're now thinking run, but that's what I'm going with. I'm going with the logic of let's mix it up, and that is pretty easy for Grimes. He only gets 4 yards on it, but it is progress all the same. Slot, I would like maybe double slant coming off here, hit one of the wide receivers, and if they can just get loose, get him behind here. There they go. There they go. Wow, Clayton actually gets it. Gets the 6 yards. I think that's 1st and 10, and it is. It genuinely wasn't what I was expecting. And now we're going to go straight back to the pass here with Lopez. Let's see what he can do. That works. Baldwin, the tight end, gets his 2nd reception of the game. 19 yards for that play. 1st down. Now we're thinking... want them to be looking over to the right. In an ideal world, we run to the left, although that also changes it. Let's go outside run. Let's just try and see if we can get round their defensive line here. I don't think that's going to do anything. Just 1 yard. Wasn't the best. Again, go back to a pass and play. Short pass. I'm thinking... Baldwin might be the target here. I mean, can he go one-on-one? He does. He doesn't come down with the ball. Very good defending there from them. I think now... we haven't done a lot in pistol today. But this is the time. This is the time where we need a play. Doesn't have to be deep. I don't want play action. Don't think it needs to be deep pass. And that's all I'm getting. Back. Right, ace posts. So, wide receivers are the 1st and 2nd read here. He's gone early. Beautiful by Clayton. Gets in between the 2 defenders. Makes sure to get the ball in his hands. This is good. And now we're going to try and run it. And we're going to try and get some yards here. And that's some yards. Oh, he broke a tackle. Gets 10. I think he's going to be short. 2nd in inches. I don't see why we wouldn't just try and punch this one in. We're controlling the clock. We're going to go a great position on the field. And there you go. Ramsey, 2nd touchdown in the game. I'm afraid Lopez, you're going to see a lot of that this season. You're going to see a lot of Ramsey's back facing you when he's celebrating in the end zone. He's our guy. Hess launches it downfield. Not bad. Oh. Ooh. I mean, it's great when they can't get a return on it, but if he'd caught it, we could have maybe come out and made a play. 2 running backs, 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers. That sounds like nickel to me, baby. I'm more concerned about the running backs, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna go man coverage here. We are bringing a bit of a blitz because again, I'm concerned they hand it off to Clark. I want to meet him in the back, in the back of the field, and that's great. He gets no gain. We met him there, and there's a penalty. It's against us. That sucks. It looked great on paper. Less good in practice. Right. I'll bring blitz again. The blitz itself, I think that went fine, but obviously we gave up a silly penalty there. Go to the running back. We take him down. He only gets a yard there. Hopefully he thinks more of that. 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. Still pretty worried about the running back getting it here, but let's see. Hand it off. Take Christensen down. He only gets 4 yards. 3rd and 5. Can we get a stop? 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver. I'm going to go nickel. Third and 5. If they're smart, they hand it off. If they're trying to be too clever, they pass. And now I'm doubting what we do. I think we bring a blitz here. I think we bring big pressure. We're going to go man coverage though, but we're going to show very aggressive in the box. And oh, it broke a tackle. No! Broke the tackle in the worst position. We didn't manage to recover. Felt like if we had one more guy just a step over, they don't get that touchdown. They're going to go for it here. They're going to try and make up a 2-point conversion here. We've got to bring heat towards Garcia and... No! Go! Meet him! Why? Why? That's horrendous. They convert, and honestly, I don't know what else I was meant to do. Puts it within 3 points, so now we have to drive the length of the field here to try and stay ahead. Oh, I feel sick. 11 points felt great. 3 points feels very close. Well, blocks. He actually ends up helping out and pushing that guy over. I trust Ramsey. If we get the ball to Ramsey, pick up some yards, that's good. Should be just short of the first down by the looks of it. And I'd be tempted to just power 0, just whatever it takes, get this one in. They are ready for this though. Alright, enough. Gets the 3 yards. Gonna go play action here. Need to get some air miles here. Right, penalty against the defense. We'll absolutely accept. That does change things a little bit. Because 5 yards feels very feasible on the ground, and we want to control the clock. Oh, that guy. Oh, back body dropped him. And gets the 9 yards. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get Baldwin. I want Baldwin out here. I need to learn what kind of route that is. Oh my god, he's gone deep. That's wild. That was not what I was expecting. I was expecting a short pass, and he's tried to get him, tried to send him to the house. Wasn't expecting a house call there at all. 2nd and 10. We need some yards. Let's see what we can get here. You chip away at this. Get us to range of a kick, maybe. 9 yards. Feels like we have to punch this, right? Come on, lads. 3rd and 1. We might end up having to go for it on 4th here. Not necessary. As we are driving up this field with real purpose right now. Let's see. This one, maybe a deep pass wasn't the right call here because we're not actually that far away. He drops way back. Floats in and it's Alexander. And he's taken down short of the first. And I wonder, will they let us score here? They've taken a timeout. Do they let us score? Do they play a bit of game here? Do they want to get the ball back? I guess probably not. Probably not going to let us score. They're going to let us score. Did they let us? I'm not sure, but happy to see that one going. And then I think we just kick the field goal. You know, up by 2 score potentially here. Kerry Ramsey, 3 touchdowns today. Beautiful stuff. We do need to get Baldwin more involved, absolutely. But, I mean, you've got a... He's like an every down back. You want to give him the ball every single play. You want to give it to the running back when he's like that. As long as we don't give up a really stupid play here. And that was close. That was genuinely a lot closer. He almost went right up the guts. That was terrifying. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers, apologies. I'm going to go dime 4 up front and we just go man coverage. You know, they're going to look for a long shot over the top. Let's just not give it to them. Let's not give them that. Batted down. That's good play. Morris, good on you. Alright, 1 tight end. I'm going to go nickel here. But again, cover 1 spy, so just man to man. Surrounded the quarterback. Are they going to try and find him time? They are. That's launched early. How did we not get that? God, frustrating. Our cornerbacks are good. They are good. These are not scrubs. I'd expect him to make an attempt at that. That's not what we saw. I kind of feel like we just got to not give up sort of these first down sort of passes. Let's see if they hand it off to Clark again. They don't. They get out there quick. And again, even though we've got a man like zonally marking that area, it didn't make a difference. I think we're now probably going to have to send a blitz and try and force this ball out too early or smother the running back. That's a great play. Swatted it down with his left hand. Not mad at that at all. I am going to bring a blitz. Oh. So scary. I don't want them to go for it. You've got to make that play. Now, we did force the ball out earlier than they hoped. Bad throw by Garcia. I put that down to our defense. But it does change things slightly. Tampa 2. I mean, they could take the field goal here and then try and go get the touchdown. But, knocked down. I think they're going to go for it. 4th and 10. Field goal. Okay. It's makeable. Where are they at? 40, 35 yards, 45 yards. Oh, that's a miss. Doinked it. Doinked it no good. 47 yards. We get the ball back here. They have no timeouts. This is our game. Don't need to do this. The game is won. But I'll try a run and play, but let's play it like we would in real life. So like we should be taking a knee. Penalty against the offense. We should just take a knee. How about that? Let's just take a knee. Wait, do we maybe need... No, we should be good. We should be good. Victory formation, the most famous formation in football, the most important formation, some people say. Flag. Oh, do not be delay of game. This defense. Accept. That's funny. Like, I didn't know they could foul. I definitely more fouls in this Axis Football 2026 than we saw in Axis Football 2024. And that's actually not a bad thing. But yeah, get ready for victory formation this year because we're taking this serious on All Pro. We're taking it serious. We want to go all the way to the promised land. Ramsey and Baldwin, and now Lopez. Obviously a key part of this, and then we just let the clock run down, and we take the W. Not a bad start to our season. Ramsey, 17 rush attempts, 96 yards, 3 touchdowns. Morris, the cornerback, did really good, 4 tackles, 3 pass defense with plays. Lopez, 13 for 16, no touchdowns, 181 yards through the air. Better than Garcia. Actual game stats, if you have a look, in general, we came roaring up and delivered once we got the ball. Their first drive took a lot of time off the clock. More total plays, more rushing plays, passing plays, total yards of offense. Rushing yards actually less because Clark ripped off that massive run. Passing yards are better. We did sack their quarterback. No turnovers, which is always nice to see. Yeah, good stuff early on. Beautiful. And it looks like it's going to be a competitive division with not just ourselves going 1-0, but the Firebirds are 1-0. Remember, they made it to the semi-finals last year. Or sorry, it would have been the conference championship last year. Or just before that, it was the divisional round, actually. Minnesota, the only team that lost. Green Bay Axemen pick up the win as well. Really happy how that went. Got a little personnel to deal with. Trade request. Is this going to be sound silly? They want our 2nd round pick and 3rd round pick for S. Howard, who's a running back B overall. We're actually okay right now. Is anybody crazy being offered to us? B minus, B minus. They basically want our picks, which right now I'm pretty happy. I mean, undefeated. You know, only 1 game, but really happy with how things went there. So we're not really looking to trade away or bring in some players at this point. Morale has gone up to 37. Still poor, but I think that will go up as we continue to play ideally very well. We've got the scouting to do. I'll probably do that outside of the episodes, unless, again, let me know in the comments if you want to see more of the scouting. We'll go through what our plans are for next year, which even with Lopez right now, it would be great if we get a young quarterback, like the main guy, to bring us up a level, would be our plan. I'm Huckleberry Finn. If you're new to the channel, this is the kind of content we want to put out to you. What really would help is if you do comment on these videos, like and subscribe. You know, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Is it the length of the video is too long? Is the length of the video just right? All that sort of stuff, that feedback. Not only does it help me, it helps the algorithm and pushes out to more people, and then we can keep this series running. Or, you know, if we go and win the Axis Ball, if we have another challenge we have in mind, we'll maybe go and do that. Maybe we'll try and win the Axis Bowl with a terrible team or something like that. I think that'd be very hard. But we're going to continue coaching. And if you can help me out on the coaching side, let me know. If we, at one point I want to make some plays, but right now, happy with going with the playbook we have. And, you know, a win in week 1 feels good. Next episode, we take on Kansas City in week 2, and then we'll just take it from there and see how we go. But, you know, who's your favorite player? Why is it Ramsey? What about Baldwin? Can we get Baldwin some touchdowns, please? Who's picked 1 pick after him? Welcome to the series, Drafting Class. seriously, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just want to stress again that comments really help us out. So comment down below